all about leadership. That's why we are here. It's a leadership retreat. Those of you that believe you are a leader, raise your hands. Some raise them low, some raise them halfway, some raise them really hard with conviction. Okay? You are all leaders. Otherwise, you won't be here. Correct? Some of you are also project managers and project engineers. Project managers and project engineers cannot be project managers or engineers without being leaders. You're actually project leaders. Okay? And there is a little differentiation between the two, which we'll talk about. But you cannot be a project manager or project engineer without being a leader. And leadership is not a biological thing. You're not born off and people look, it looks like a leader, okay, coming up to power here, okay? Leaders practice their traits. Leaders understand what it takes to be leaders. Leaders have a capacity to influence others. There are a lot of good leaders and a lot of bad leaders out there, correct? Over history. What happens in the past, happened in the past. Leadership today requires a more refined approach to leadership. So if you consider yourself leader, we have to evolve and adapt. And leaders have to make decisions no matter what. Whether you're on a project or you are leading a company, but coming together, working together, we were able to manage through it. Our commitment and manage through what's coming up next. Because when you run the first marathon, as Tom understands, the second marathon can be really tough. Particularly when you thought the first marathon is done and the next one is a little shorter. What we're finding out is the next one is even longer than the first. So we are facing a major challenge, but I'm counting on each and every one of you to stand together. Some of you are not happy. If you want to make everybody happy, what do? You sell ice cream. Do you want to make everybody happy, Part? You want to sell ice cream? He says yes. The answer is no. Speak to the heart. Always have something bigger than you to talk about. And always project something bigger and larger. You'll hear me talk many times about setting goals and objectives. We talked about targets we need to achieve. We talk through and figure out how we're gonna get through this. But you see, what is more important, you are involved. I have done everything in my power. Show you the way and make sure that nothing is hidden from you. This is the type of leadership I want to dissipate to everybody. You know exactly where you go. You know where you are going. You don't walk in the office and see a red paper on the desk telling you thank you very much for your services. Management to leadership. You cannot be a manager without being a leader. You have to have social characteristics, be able to engage at any way, at any point. Commitment to make decisions. I am working for Arabian Industries. I have committed to devote my career to Arabian Industries. I want to focus on the success of this organization. And this is where we are. And you are here with me on this path to succeed and create something bigger than ourselves. But every one of you has to learn how to get out and move on. You have to be dedicated to your career, dedicated to your people, communicating and listening, probably the two most important attributes of a leader. Have the passion to do what you have to do in understanding what the goals and visions of this organization are. It is so important you commit to these personal goals that you have set up. Very important, because that shows character, and put yourself out in the open and achieve these goals. Thank you very much.